Hi, I'm Joe from Core Driving School. Here are the 14 tell me questions. At the start of your driving test, the examiner will ask you one tell me question. You will have to explain how to carry out that question. If you get the question wrong, you won't fail your test, but you will receive a minor driving fault. I will be giving you the answers to them questions, and I will also demonstrate some of them in my VW Golf. Let's start. First thing we must do is open the bonnet, and there's a catch in the driver's side door well. To open the bonnet, there's a catch just above the VW badge. There are 3 questions out of the 14 in the engine bay. The first question would be to identify your water coolant and check between the minimum and maximum mark. The second question would be to identify your brake fluid and check between the minimum and maximum mark. And the final question, tell me how you'd check the engine has sufficient oil. I will demonstrate what you would tell the examiner. I'm going to take the dipstick out and we're going to wipe it clean. Put it back in and then pull it back out and check between the minimum and maximum mark has oil at the end of the dipstick here. Explain you'd operate the switch and then walk around the vehicle, but as this is a tell me question, you don't need to leave the car. Turn on your dip lights and operate the lever to switch on your main beam. Confirm your main beam is on, the blue light, and then turn it back off. Then switch your lights off. And remember, this is a tell me question. I am demonstrating it. If the power steering becomes heavy, the system may not be working properly. Before starting the journey, there's 2 simple checks that can be made. When you turn the engine on, the power steering should become light. If the engine was running and the steering was heavy, then that indicates there's a problem with your power steering. When pressing the brake pedal, the pedal shouldn't feel slack or spongy, and the car shouldn't pull to one side when pressing the brake. The wall of your tyre should have no cuts or bulges, and your tyre tread should be no less than 1.6 millimeters of tread, 3/4 across the surface of your tyre. Use a reliable pressure gauge. Check and adjust if necessary the pressures of all tyres when they are cold, and don't forget the spare. You can find your recommended tyre pressure in the user's manual. Press your brake pedal and make use of reflections in windows or ask someone to help. Turn on your dipped headlights. Switch on your fog lights. Confirm the fog light is on. And visibility should be less than 100 meters before using your fog lights. Remember, this is a tell me question. I just demonstrated it. When turning your ignition on, the ABS light will illuminate on your dashboard. It should go out. If it stays on, that confirms there's a problem with your ABS. To check the indicator lights are working, I'm pressing my hazard light here. Now remember, this is a tell me question. You do not need to exit the car. Your head restraint should be adjusted so the rigid part of the head restraint is at least as high as the eye or top of the ears and as close to the back of the head as comfortable.